Hello, everyone. Good evening, everyone. It's good to be here again. Can anybody hear me? So let me know in the comment section if you can hear me clearly. Let me know if you can hear me. Just say loud and clear, and then where are you joining from? Let me know in the comment section if you can hear me clearly. It's good to be here again tonight, and we are going to be looking at a very interesting topic. Of course, today is practicals. We're going to be doing something practical. So please, if you can hear me, let me know in the comment section. Okay, Mr. Wilfred said loud and clear. Okay, thank you very much, brother, for showing up for today's meeting. I'm grateful having you around. And so while we wait for other people to join us, you can quickly tap on the share button and share this live session with someone who will want to learn more about website design. Anyone who will want to have the knowledge of website design and how they can grow their business online. So we are not going to waste any time. Today is going to be, we are going to be moving very fast, and we are going into the practicals. Remember, last week I said that we are going to build a website for one of our community members. So someone indicated interest, and we are going to start that website tonight. And for the project, where you also learn and practice. So important. So I've already discussed in our previous sessions, I've discussed why we need to learn website design, the benefits, I think I listed about 7 ways that you can monetize website design skill. So in today's class, we are going to move straight into the first thing that you need to do when you want to build a website, any website at all, whether it's an e-commerce website or a learning environment, school learning environment, or any kind of website that you want to build. So remember, I told you that building a website is like having building a house. So when you are building a house, the first thing you need to do is to acquire the land. So you can buy the land, or if it's an inherited property, you get it and you start building your house there. So once you get that land, the land has an address. That is, even before you start building the house, the address is already there. It can be a street address. Sometimes you have the house number, the street address, and then maybe plot number and all of that. So coming to website too is the same thing. So the first thing you are going to do when you want to build a website is to get a domain name and get a hosting plan. A domain name is like the address. That's a URL that you give people to click and then visit your website. And then the land there is the hosting plan. So there are several hosting plans, companies online that have hosting servers that you pay money to, and then they give you a portion of that server, and then you host your website there. So there are many of them. You have Q servers. I use Q servers a lot, but I use InterServer more. So I use these two. And then there are several other ones. You have Bluehost, you have Hugo Host, you have GoDaddy, you have Namecheap, several of them out there. Okay, so servers for the sake of this tutorial. So we are going to buy a domain name on QServer. We're going to buy hosting plan on QServer as well. So the process is very straightforward. And so, like I said, we are not wasting time. So I'm going straight into that now to show you. If you can still hear me, let me know in the comment section if you can still hear me. And then I'll be glad if you tell me where you are joining this live session from. Of course, I'm streaming from Abuja, Nigeria. I'll be glad to know where you are joining me as well. Okay, so let me quickly share my screen so that we'll start. So we are building a website for Jomaco Enterprise. That's the name of the business. He is into painting. Okay, Mr. Joseph is joining from Abuja. Good to have you here, brother. Thank you so much for showing up. And this is the person we are building a website for. Congratulations, you got that spot. And then Mr. Jerry too is here. Thank you very much for showing up. Jerry is joining us from Cross River. Thank you so much for joining me on this live session. And then we have Chukudum Uzedinwa, Umezimwa. Sorry if I'm pronouncing the name wrongly. I'm very sorry. And he's joining from Makurdi, Benue State. Mr. Steven is also joining from Makurdi. So welcome everyone. Thank you so much for showing up. Okay, so quickly, I don't know if you can see my screen now. Can anyone see my screen? So if you can, I'm sure you can see my screen. I can't see your comment yet, but I'm sure you can see my screen now. So we are going to buy a domain name from, if you can see my screen, just give me a comment. Let me be sure. So we are going to buy the domain name and hosting plan for Jomaco Enterprise. So we quickly come to QServers, qservers.net. This is qservers.net. Okay, yeah, you can see my screen. Okay, I've seen your comments now. Thank you for the feedback. So when you come to qservers.net here, the first thing you are going to do, once you just scroll down, you will see this domain search. This is where you are going to type search for a domain name. So if you search for a domain name and it's not available, it means someone else is using that domain name. So you can buy a domain name just once. So once you buy it, another person will not be able to have access to the domain name again. It is registered across all the hosting companies. So we are going to search for this domain name now quickly. Jomaco.com. Okay, let me just show you something. I did a search for this name before. So www.jomaco.com. So you just click on search or you press enter. So it will do the search. I just pray that we have a very stable network so that it will be very fast. So as you can see now, it's showing that, sorry, jomaco.com is already taken. So there are domain name extensions here that you can choose from. So you have .com, you have .ng, you have .net, .org, .info. Honestly, you can choose any of these domain names, but most times the ones that are shorter are easier for your customers to remember. So if you choose something like, and then the ones that are, of course, the ones that are shorter are most expensive as compared to the ones that have, the ones that are subdomain. So if you come to .com.ng, so let's check .com.ng and see if it's available. So you see now that you say congratulations, jomaco.com.ng is available. So this is the domain name we are going to buy. And why this class is going on, if you have any question, you can drop in the comment section. Of course, we can also answer in our group after the class as well. So you have jomaco.com.ng, it's available. So this is the domain name we are going to buy. So if you see down here, you have, this is for 1 year. So after 1 year, you have to renew it. If you want to continue using it, you have to renew it for maybe another 1 year or 2 years, it depends. But if you scroll down here, you see that you have 1 year, 2 years, 3, 4, 5 years, and then the prices are there. So, but we want to do this for 1 year. So you click on continue. So it now takes you to this place. So these are the name servers that you're going to use. We will be talking about name servers later on, but this is where, let me just not talk about it now because it may be confusing for some of you. So click on continue. So you see they have added value added tax on this. So when you are charging for your this thing, you need to put all of that in consideration. So we are going to put in our name here. So Joseph, put in address. Company Jomaco Enterprise. So your email address, let me get the email address quickly. I'll put in there. So my password, confirm password. So we are doing this because this is the first time we are creating a new account. So if you want to buy another domain name, you will not need to create the account again. You just log in and continue. So I think we are done with the details. Okay, phone number. Let me just use this so that it will be faster. Phone number, and then update. So payment method. I want to use Paystack. I'll pay with Paystack card, and then agree. Terms of service. You agree. And then sometimes they give you a promo code. If you have a promo code, you put it there, and then they will reduce the amount that is mentioned there. So this is our hosting plan. So check out, what is it? Our domain name. So we click on checkout. So we are going to make the payment now for our domain. So I'm paying with debit card. I'll click on pay now. So I'll quickly put in my card details. So I'm going to stop sharing so that I will just put in my card details and then we'll continue. I'm putting my card details now. Get my card number. Get my card number now. Expiry date. Then CVV. This CVV is the card, the number at the back of your card, back of your ATM card. So it's authenticating now. So they have sent a code to they have sent OTP to my phone. I'm trying to get it now and put it there. Okay, 201148. So I've completed the payment now. And it's loading. So look at the message now. It says, "Thank you for your order. You may receive a confirmation email shortly." So we have bought the domain name now. So now we are going back to buy hosting plan. So as you can see, our account is logged in. So let's come back to services. Look at my services here. What is it? Domains. It's domain that we bought. So look at our domain name here. Look at it. It's showing expiry date is that's the next due date, 4th February 2025. That's for 1 year. So let's come back to home and then look for the hosting plan that we'll buy. I want to show you the different hosting plans that are there so that we compare. That's why I'm coming back to home like this. So if you can see this, there are different kinds of hosting plans. You see starter pack, they have different features. So that the smaller ones, they have smaller spaces, and then they have some other limitations too. There are some higher packages that you can host many websites in one hosting plan. So you have this one, the least one here is starter pack, which is 1,500 monthly, and then you have business pack, you have developer pack, you have a professional pack, different prices. So as you go higher, you have more features. You have bigger space, hosting space that your website can occupy on their server. And then for some, you have unlimited subdomains. You have unlimited websites that you can add to it. So, but we are going with the least one because, of course, we can increase it later on. When the website starts having a lot of traffic, you can always increase it. So, but we are going to go with this starter pack. So you click on order now, and then that domain name that we bought, you are going to put it here so that it will be linked together. So you have jomaco.com.ng. That is the domain name we chose. Okay, you have, look at the options here. This one says register a new domain name. And then I forgot to tell you, turn your phone to landscape. You'll be able to have a better view of the screen. Turn your phone to landscape. So if you can see, the first option here says register a new domain name. Second one says transfer your domain name. So you can transfer a domain name from one hosting company to another. Like now that we just bought it on QServer, you can transfer it from QServers to another hosting plan. That's transfer. So another option here says I will use my existing domain. So this is the option we are going with because we have already bought the domain name. We're not registering a new one. So you have jomaco.com.ng. So continue. So we are going to buy, maybe we just buy for 1 month. We can extend the duration later on. But for our practicals of our project that we're going to build, we can do 1 month and it will be okay. So I've selected one. You can do it quarterly, you can do it semi-annual, it can be annually, biannually, and can do it for 3 years, all of that. So now we are going to click on checkout. Look at checkout here. So as you can see, they have added VAT on this one too. So click on continue. So existing customer, we already have an account here. So checkout, of course, I'm using paste tags here. Checkout. Login incorrect. Login incorrect. So checkout. So we are back to this place. We are going to pay for hosting now. Again, because of security reasons, I'll stop sharing my screen and then put in the details quickly. 112. So remember, when we went to buy the hosting, there's a place where that option, first option that showed that you want to register a new domain. So if you go there, initially, if you go there, you will be able to select the domain and then pay for hosting too at once. So I wanted to do it separately so that you understand it better. That's why we bought the domain name and then now we are buying the hosting. So they have sent the code. I'm putting the code now. So it's successful. It's successful. It's sharing back. It's still loading. So as you can see, we are able to buy domain name for 2,000 plus, and then hosting plan for 1 month, 1,600 plus. So we are spending everything is roughly maybe 5,000 or 4,000 around there. So, but if you are buying it for 1 year, everything will be around 20, less than 20,000. So when you are charging a client for a project, you first do a research. Which domain name do they want to use? Is it .com? Is it .com.ng? Is it .org? Is it .edu? You now do a quick search, visit any hosting company, do a quick search so that you have a rough understanding of what you are going to spend. And then sometimes you need to spend on some other software as well that will integrate with the website. So you check all of that before you know how much you are going to charge for a project. So this is successful. So we are going to client area now. So we just log in now. So look at our products now. We have one service, we have one domain. So the service here is the hosting plan. The domain is the domain name. So our starter pack is expiring next month on the 4th. So now, this domain name sometimes takes about 24 hours to propagate. That propagation is to make it global, to register it on other hosting companies, other registries as well, so that anyone can be able to access it anywhere in the world. So sometimes it takes 24 hours for it to be active, but sometimes they do it very fast. So we are going to check it and see if it is active. Then we will go ahead. So we are back to my services here, and the domain. So jomaco.com.ng. Enter. It's showing site. This site cannot be reached. It's not active yet, but let's see what we can do. So once you secure your domain name and your hosting, the next step is for you to install WordPress. Remember, I told you that we'll be using WordPress. WordPress is very easy to use, and then it's free, but it's very, very good. And several people, many websites you see online, the last research that I did, about 37% of websites that you see online are powered by WordPress. So there are a lot of people that are using WordPress to build their website. The propagation is not done yet. So while we are waiting for it to do this, Jomaco does not open yet. So while we are waiting for it, once you buy a domain name and a hosting, they will send all the details to your email. So I'm sure Jumako will got the details by now. So if it doesn't happen very quickly as we expect, then we may have to do another video on this. Okay, yeah. So now, so this is where I came. Let me go back so that you understand. I came to my services. That is, once you log into your account, your Q Servers account. Now we are trying to install WordPress. So once you log into your account, you come to my services here. Come to my services, and then you look at the hosting plan. So when you click on the hosting plan, you are going to log into your cPanel. So your WordPress is going to be installed in cPanel. And then this thing can be done offline too. Maybe I will do within the week, I will record a video of how you can do it offline, so that you can build a website. It's possible to build a website offline, design everything, and then you now upload it, migrate it to the online server, and then you host it. So if you are doing it offline, you may not need to buy a domain name before you start. And then if you are doing it offline, you may not buy hosting, of course, hosting too. And then you will also save your data if you are doing it offline. So it's possible to do it offline too before publishing it online. So maybe within the week, I will drop a video on our learning platform. So we have created a learning platform. I've uploaded all the tutorials, the live sessions that we have had previously. I've uploaded them there. This one too, I'm going to upload it there. So maybe within the week, I will record some videos so that it will be faster. We'll not be meeting we'll be meeting on Sundays, but we'll be having some other videos within the week so that you can just log in and watch and then have something to practice. So having said that, when you come to services now, then you click on login to cPanel. Remember, we are trying to install WordPress now. So you click on login to cPanel, wait for it to load. And then I will create a video maybe on how to get a free domain name too. For some of you who just want to practice, maybe you don't want to build a live website yet, you can create a website with a free domain name. So once you come to your cPanel, you scroll down to Subtaculous apps. So come down, Subtaculous app. Just keep going down. Keep going down. So you see, look at Subtaculous apps installer. This is where you are going to install your WordPress. So you click on it. Can you still see my screen? Oh, it's like I'm sharing another screen, another screen now. Sorry, let me come back. He opened another tab, this thing, Chrome tab. That's why you did not see. So I clicked on log into cPanel here. Once you click here, it opens another tab, but let me come back to the tab. The tab is loading now. So this is it. So this is the cPanel. So this is where you come. You now scroll down, go to Subtaculous app. Too much. So come down. So you see Subtaculous app. Uh, click on Subtaculous apps here, installer. Then look at WordPress. The first app here is WordPress. So this thing is very simple. It's something that you can do within 5 minutes. It's because I'm doing it slow so that you follow. That's why we are taking time like this. But trust me, it's very our internet is quite so you click on install. Our internet is quite slow, not very okay. I tried switching to another one so that we'll see how it goes. Our internet here. Sorry, just give me a second. Let me switch this network again. Let me switch it and see. Let me switch this network. It's quite slow, quite poor, rather. Okay, I've switched the network now. Sorry, guys. Sorry for that. Let me try it again. Remember, we are trying to install WordPress. So it has opened. So this is where we are going to install. So look at our domain name. You put in your domain name is here, and then this is the WordPress version. They update it frequently. So, but what we show here is always the latest one. The latest WordPress version will show there, and then the name of the website will now change it to Jomaco Enterprise. What do they do? This is site description. Site description, sometimes it displays on the home page of your website, and then it helps for search engine optimization too. When people are searching for what is related to your product, to your service or product, it will pop up on Google. So it helps in search engine. So maybe I will put something like producers of high quality paint. Of course, there's a room to edit it later. High quality paint. Then we can edit it later and put something. So your username, this is the username you are going to be logging into your WordPress to edit your website. So if you want to design your website, if you want to upload something, if you want to publish a post, if you want to edit, this is the login details that you're going to use. The login details that we used earlier is for our hosting company, our hosting account, which is on Q servers. But this particular one, username and password that we are putting here now, is for your website. This is the one you will use to log into your website. So it should be something that you will not forget. So most people use admin, they leave it on admin, but it's not security, it's not wise to leave it like that, because someone can easily guess the username. So it's better to change it. Of course, you can change it anytime. And this one too, as we are doing it as a live video, definitely we are going to change it later. So maybe let me just leave it admin. We are going to change it after this video to a stronger password. And then we'll just put a password here. Let me hide. So a stronger password is one that you mix with letters, numbers, and special characters like $, exclamation mark, and capital letters. Those are the characters that we mix to have a stronger password. So that is it for that. And then you come down. Well, let me change the email too. So this email, you can use it to change your password. When you forget your password, you can use it. So every other thing here, we can leave it English. Then we install our WordPress. Let me save the password. So as you can see, our password, it's okay, there's an error here. Installation cannot proceed because the following files already exist in the target folder. We select. Okay, so we are going to override that folder. It's a file that came with the hosting plan. So you can overwrite it since there is nothing there so special. Then you install. So our WordPress is being installed. 7%, 8. It's installing. Okay, congratulations. The software was installed successfully. So this is the link. This is our domain name. This is the link that you can use to log into your WordPress. So when you click on this, this is jomaco.com.ng/wp-admin. So if you have your domain name, what you are going to use to log in is just to type your domain name and name /wp-admin. Now it's just add it to your domain name. So once you get your domain name, that's what you are going to use to log in to your WordPress after installation. So we are going to copy this link, or simply just type it there, because I want to log into the WordPress now. So let me come here. Open a new tab. Okay, if I open this new tab now, okay, this is a new tab I've opened. Can you see it? Yeah, so we are putting www.jomaco.ng/wp-admin. So that is the link we are using to log in. Oh, so it means the domain name has not finished propagating yet. So we are going to wait for the domain name to propagate, and then we'll now log into our WordPress. So we have succeeded in buying a domain name, buying hosting plan, and then we have also installed WordPress in that domain name or in that hosting plan. So it would have opened, but just because the domain name is yet to be propagated, that propagation process has not finished. So that is why it's not opening here, but let me see again. Yeah, it's not ready yet. So what we are going to do now is I will wait for it to propagate. So once it is done, I will open the WordPress, and then I will record. Of course, I will record the video. I'm going to record the video. I'll open the WordPress and start creating something. I'm going to upload that video. I should be able to upload that video within the week. That is before Thursday, so that you will now go in there and have a look at it. Have a look at the video, and then be able to practice on your own as well. This thing is very simple. You see what we have done here for like 40 minutes. It's something that you can do within 5 minutes and you are done. So don't think it is very difficult. It's something that is very simple to do. So so that's what we are going to do. It's just sad that it's not very fast. The propagation is not very fast, but I'm going to record that video and then send it to you in our learning platform. So if you are not part of that community yet, I will urge you to register. There is this link that is scrolling here on the screen. Follow that link and register, come into our WhatsApp group, and then we'll send you the link where you can access the replays of this live session. We are going to be adding videos there so that we will not take so much time having live sessions only once in a week. We'll upload those videos and to fasten the process. But everybody will learn everything, and because I'm going to do it in a very simple way so that everyone will understand. All right, so we will just end our live session here, but I'm glad that we have been able to cover something substantial. So once the domain name propagates, I will record another video and put in there so that you all go there and have a look at it. Practice. The major thing is for you to practice this thing and know it, because the skill is website design alone is something that can make you good money, because it opens you up to a lot of opportunities online, helps you to understand how the internet operates, and you have so many options that you can make money from. So this will be the end of our class for tonight. So look up for those videos within the week. If you have any question you want to ask now, you can ask. But if it's a question that can wait, then you can ask in the group, ask in the WhatsApp group. So is there anything before we close for tonight? any other thing. Okay, Jomako is saying, is Jomako multi-purpose venture? Okay, we are going to put, I'm going to correct that. We are going to edit that description there and put it there. So thank you very much for showing up, everyone. Thank you so much, Jerry. I'm glad that you have stayed up to this time. So I'm going to end the live session now. And so we'll continue chatting in the group, the WhatsApp group. Bye, everyone.